So, Rockdale, let's get into it, okay? That superintendent that just quit, let's talk about this motherfucker. Since people want to be so quick to come on here and try to defend him, only a handful of people. I have the tea on this motherfucker, and everything that I'm saying is alleged, okay? The superintendent that just all of a sudden, it wasn't all of a sudden. There were already conversations of this man being fired. And in order to get his pension, the 200 and some $1,000 that whatever everybody talking about, he decided to quit early because they already was talking about firing him. Furthermore, he had a yes man on the board. Right there in Rockdale, in order to be on the board, you had to live in the county. There was a board member who was from Florida who was fired because they weren't on the board. But that was his yes man. That was his right-hand man. That was his go-to. The new board member that has come in, that board member can't stand the superintendent, the one that left. They already was in the process of getting his ass fired. There already were investigations going the fuck on. I knew it was something suspicious. All of this is God's timing. Him leaving early, him retiring early, me, my TikTok followers finding information about Rodney and then me speaking on it. All of this shit is God's timing. It's God's timing. This is God's plan. Do you understand what I'm saying? I knew it was something suspicious about this man leaving early. Where you going, nigga? Oh, you done let all this shit happen on your watch. Your yes man got fired. The new board member came in to clean up house. Do you understand? And he said, "Oh, I gotta go. So he can get his little pension and his money." Furthermore, let's get to Rodney. Okay? Anybody who is inspired and feels empowered by me sharing my story and feel like you want to, I want to tell you something. I'm gonna do another video on this later, but I want you to mentally prepare to be in this journey by yourself, especially when there are other people in your family that have experienced this and were not did not have that mindset to empower themselves to make a move. What I'm doing is very rare. It's very rare, but those of y'all that don't know my whole story, you know what I'm saying? I've been through some shit. I haven't always been like this. I've been through some shit, through the gutter. Over the last 24 hours, I've learned that half of my family have convinced the children in the family that don't know me that I'm crazy. That this is what I do. And then my family that lives here feeds them ammunition. Every time I done got into it with somebody in the past or got into a fight or been to jail or, you know what I'm saying? I used to dance. I used to sell dope. I used to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got federally indicted in Arizona. I've been through some shit. And the adults in my family that were responsible for raising me, that used me, that pimped me out, that didn't protect me, those same adults will sit back and watch you go through shit in life knowing what they helped put you through as a child. Didn't teach you nothing about financial literacy, how to be a woman, how to heal from your trauma. Didn't teach none of that. God is good. He brought me to a place where he allowed me to live in my shit, sit in my shit, and learn those things so I can be a better mother for my children. My kids don't get to go around my family at all. At all. Besides my mom and my brother, I don't fuck with my family, and I have no desire to. There's a couple of cousins shit that I'll be like, what's up to, but that's about it. I protect mines heavy. Do you understand? Heavy. And everybody know it. My family know better. They know better. And because I know the signs and the symptoms of this shit, because I lived it, I have friends that lived it, I have cousins that lived it. It's a lot of people in my family and close to my family that have lived it. There's people in my family that have violated other people. This shit ain't rare. This shit gets swept under the rug in our community too motherfucking much. I'm no longer willing to participate in the shenanigans. For real. I'm really about to start. People have been coming to me like, I want to keep myself anonymous, but I want to share my story. I always feel like it's other people's place to share their story, but now I'm feeling like I want to be the poster child for this shit. I'll put all these motherfuckers on blast. I don't care. I'm fearless at this point. When you know your spiritual team is stumping behind you, and you know God is stumping behind you, you don't care. I'm fearless. I have no fear of nobody or nothing, because I know this is God's timing. Furthermore, y'all have to know this for people who want to defend Rodney too. Y'all have to know this. Because the adults, when I told my family when I was a kid, there was no police report made or nothing. They dropped the ball big time. Big time. So because there is no physical evidence, no police report or nothing, I'm just telling my story. The whole Nebraska know, my whole family know, his family know. We all know about this. My former therapist know about this. My best friend, my husband, the one, the father of my kids, he knew about this when we was teenagers because he was ready to pew this nigga. You understand? That's the type of time we was on when we was younger. But like I said, he moved. So the fear is, he knows that it's true, but you have to know that they have to go by the legal process in order to terminate this man. Something else happened that we don't motherfucking know about. And because I got so many messages, so many, not accusations, because I believe every single one of them. This man done so much. I can't even speak on everything I know, because there's people that I love that I have to protect. And people that I just met who is not comfortable putting themselves out there and don't want everybody to know their business. And people who come to me on that type of energy, this is a safe space. I will protect your name with everything that I have. If you tell me, please don't share this, I will not share this. If you be like, don't say my name, I will never say your name. This is a safe space. You understand? But know that something else happened. For the sheriff's department to be contacting me, for all the people to be contacting little old me here in Nebraska, this motherfucker did something. You best believe. I'm just waiting for one of these kids to hit their ass with a dick pic or a video or a recording of him saying something. It's gonna happen if it haven't already, because he's been terminated. They can't terminate him off of hearsay, off of a TikTok. He did something. He did something. And according to what I've been told, allegedly, over 100 reports have been made to the police department alone, to the school board. Over close to 1,000 people have called up there just to report this, that, and the other. Trust me, these people don't know me from a can of paint. I'm all the way in Omaha, Nebraska. This is God's doing. Katt Williams said 2025 was going to be the year of exposure, and he ain't never fucking lied. All these motherfucking pedophiles, from the celebrity ones all the way down to the regular smegular, to the coaches in high schools in Atlanta. Coaches across, I seen another young lady sharing her story about how her high school basketball coach, she woke up to this man having her in his mouth and tried to act like she was still asleep. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Man. And to know, I found out today that I'm real life in this journey on my own as far as my family's concerned. I feel like I know I don't have support from nobody. Everybody got a story though. But I'm the generational curse breaker. And clearly that's a motherfucking problem. But when you got God on your team, you don't have time to give a motherfucker about what nobody else feel. I'm here to help protect these babies. Mine's and y'all's. I'm passionate about this shit, and I will never shut the fuck up. Remember, everything I said in this video is alleged. It's your girl, the Mindset Mistress, also known as P. Latoy. Hood Rich. Have a good day.